Yo, what's up everybody, it's Godfrey. Today I'm super excited because we're about to embark on an incredible journey. We're diving deep into the heart of Russia and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Moscow is a city that has so much to offer, and I'm here to show you all the hidden gems, iconic landmarks, and everything in between. We're about to embark on a journey today, a visual adventure that'll take you deep into the heart of Russia. Picture this, a city that never sleeps, where history and modernity collide in the most spectacular way. From the bustling streets to the serene parks, Moscow is a city of contrasts, and every corner has a story to tell. Forget everything you think you know, alright? Moscow is not just about the Red Square and the Kremlin. It's about the vibrant culture, the friendly locals, and the unique experiences that you can only find here. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or an adventure seeker, Moscow has something for everyone. We're talking about Moscow, a city that explodes with life, a city that breathes history, a city that pulsates with this raw energy, you know? Imagine walking down the streets and feeling the pulse of the city, the energy that flows through every alley and square. It's a feeling that you can't describe, you have to experience it for yourself. I'm talking about golden domes that pierce the sky, streets buzzing with a creative chaos, a skyline that blends the past and the future in this totally mind-blowing way. The architecture here is just stunning. You have these ancient churches with their golden domes standing tall next to modern skyscrapers. It's a visual feast that will leave you in awe. You got these onion domes next to towering skyscrapers, man. It's a trip. The contrast between the old and the new is just fascinating. One moment you're admiring the intricate details of St. Basil's Cathedral, and the next you're gazing up at the sleek, modern towers of Moscow City. It's like stepping into a different world with every turn. And the best part? I'm here to be your guide. I've spent weeks exploring every nook and cranny of this city, and I can't wait to share my discoveries with you. From the must-see attractions to the hidden gems that only the locals know about, I've got it all covered. I spent weeks getting lost in this city, all to create the ultimate Moscow experience for you guys. I've wandered through the bustling markets, tasted the local delicacies, and even learned a few Russian phrases to help you get by. This is not just a tour, it's an adventure, and I'm thrilled to have you along for the ride. We're talking about the hidden gems, the iconic landmarks, the spots that'll make you hit that subscribe button faster than you can say borscht. From the majestic Red Square to the lesser-known alleyways that hide some of the city's best-kept secrets, there's so much to explore. And trust me, every spot has its own unique charm. So buckle up, grab your ushankas, and get ready for a visual feast, because we're about to dive headfirst into the 20 most beautiful places in Moscow. Whether it's the winter wonderland scenes with people donning their traditional ushankas or the breathtaking aerial views of the city, every moment is going to be unforgettable. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get this adventure started. Moscow awaits, and it's going to be epic. That'll stay with you long after you've left Moscow. Trust me on that. just witnessed something truly special. Alright, let's talk about St. Basil's. This isn't just a cathedral, it's a statement, it's a riot of colors and patterns. A masterpiece of Russian architecture that'll leave you speechless. We're talking about 9 intricately designed chapels, each one topped with its own unique onion dome. You've got stripes, swirls, checkerboards. It's like a box of crayons exploded and somehow created a masterpiece. Now I know what you're thinking, Casey, those domes are insane. And you're right, they are. But there's a reason behind the madness. Each color, each pattern, it holds a specific religious significance. It's a visual representation of faith, a testament to the power of belief. And as you walk around the cathedral, taking it all in, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. It's like something out of a fairy tale, a structure that seems to defy logic and gravity in equal measure. Now the outside of St. Basil's is mind-blowing, but trust me, the inside is a whole other level. We're talking about a labyrinth of narrow passageways and hidden chapels, each one adorned with intricate frescoes and shimmering gold. You've got these soaring ceilings covered in vibrant murals, telling stories of saints and sinners, of heaven and earth. The craftsmanship is unbelievable, every inch meticulously painted by hand, a testament to the dedication and artistry of the people who built this place. And the light. The way the sunlight filters through the stained glass windows, casting these ethereal beams of color across the walls, it's like stepping into another world. You find yourself lost in the moment, surrounded by the whispers of history, the echoes of prayers whispered centuries ago. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the power of faith and the enduring legacy of human creativity. Alright guys, if you thought St. Basil's was impressive, wait till you see this. This is the Cathedral of Christ the Savior, and let me tell you, it's massive. It's like they took the grandeur of St. Basil's and cranked it up to 11. The first thing that hits you are the domes. They're covered in this shimmering gold leaf that just glows in the sunlight. It's like staring into 1,000 tiny suns. Seriously, you could get lost in the reflection of these things. And the sheer scale of this place is insane. It's like they built a cathedral on top of a cathedral. You could fit a whole city block inside here, easy. I'm gonna try and capture this place from every angle, but honestly, pictures don't do it justice. You gotta be here feeling the energy to really understand. So, we're walking across this bridge, right? And the view from here, it's insane. You can see the entire city stretching out in front of you. The Moskva River winding its way through it all, the sun glinting off the skyscrapers in the distance, and right there, dominating the skyline, is the cathedral. It's like this perfect blend of old and new, history and progress, all smashed together in one incredible view. This is why I love Moscow, man. You turn a corner and bam, you're hit with something amazing. It's a city that never stops surprising you. Peace and quiet in the middle of all the chaos. Now, this place isn't just beautiful, it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. The architecture here is incredible. Look at the detail on those onion domes, the intricate carvings, the way the sunlight plays off the gold leaf. It's like something out of a fairy tale. And the thing is, every building here has a story to tell. Stories of emperors and empresses, of wars and revolutions, of faith and devotion. This place has seen it all, man. And yet, it still stands here, this beacon of peace and beauty in a city that never sleeps. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Okay guys, we're leaving the past behind and heading straight into the future. This is Moscow City, also known as the Moscow International Business Center, and it's like something out of Blade Runner. These skyscrapers, man, they just pierce the sky. Glass and steel giants reaching for the clouds. It's a testament to human ambition, you know? Like, look at what we can build when we put our minds to it. And the energy here is electric. It's all about business, progress, pushing the boundaries. You can feel the hustle, the drive, the ambition in the air. This is the new Moscow, man. Bold, brash, and unapologetically modern. We're up on the observation deck of the AFA Mall, and let me tell you, this view is insane. We're gonna let the camera roll as the sun sets over Moscow, because this is something you have to see to believe. The sky is exploding with color, oranges, pinks, purples. It's like a painting come to life. And down below, the city is transforming before our eyes. The skyscrapers are reflecting the changing light, the streets are turning into rivers of headlights, and the whole city is bathed in this warm golden glow. This is why I love cities, man. They never sleep, they're constantly evolving, always putting on a show. And this right here, this is Moscow at its finest. Alright guys, if there's one place that screams Moscow louder than Lenin's tomb, it's gotta be the Bolshoi Theater. This place is iconic. We're talking centuries of history, world-class ballet, opera, the whole shebang. I'm talking Tchaikovsky, Swan Lake, the freaking Nutcracker, all performed right here on this very stage. Even if you're not a die-hard theater nerd, you gotta appreciate the sheer grandeur of this place. The architecture alone is worth the price of admission, which by the way, I'm trying to swing for us tonight. Fingers crossed we can get a glimpse of a performance. And even if we don't make it inside, just soaking up the atmosphere here under the lights with the city buzzing around us, that's an experience in itself, right? Okay, so we couldn't get tickets to the main event. Apparently they don't just let random dudes with cameras waltz into Swan Lake. Go figure. But, you know me, I couldn't resist trying to finagle my way backstage. I mean, how cool would it be to give you guys a sneak peek behind the curtain? The security guard, bless his soul, he seemed intrigued by my relentless enthusiasm. He even cracked a smile when I showed him the subscriber count on my channel. No dice on the full tour, but he hinted at a little side entrance we could check out. Let's just say a little birdie told me this is where the dancers make their grand entrance. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is gonna be one for the books. Up here, above the hustle and bustle, you get a real sense of Moscow's scale. It's this sprawling metropolis, a mix of old and new, of grandeur and grit. You can see the historic Kremlin, dwarfed by the modern skyscrapers of Moscow City. You can trace the path of the Moskva River, winding its way through the heart of the city. And then there are the parks, these sprawling green spaces that seem to spring up in the most unexpected places. It's a city of contrasts, of constant surprises. And as I stand here, looking out over this incredible city, I can't help but feel a sense of awe. Awe at its history, its resilience, its sheer audacity. Moscow, you never cease to amaze me. Then bam, you're in a meadow. It's like walking through a David Attenborough documentary, except you're in downtown Moscow. And the landscaping? Wild, man. It's all designed to look like it just grew that way. But you know, someone spent hours meticulously placing every blade of grass. It's insane. Now, Zaryadye isn't just some fancy park, it's got history too, like literally layers of history. They found archaeological stuff here dating back to the 12th century. Crazy, right? They even incorporated some of the old foundations into the park's design. So you're walking on this modern walkway and boom, you're looking down at ancient bricks. It's like time travel, but without the DeLorean. And get this, under the park, there's this whole underground concert hall. I mean, talk about a hidden gem. They've got everything from classical music to, like, experimental jazz. It's a whole other world down there. Zaryadye is the perfect example of what Moscow's all about. Preserving the past while embracing the future. It's a must-see, people. Okay, Gorky Park. This place is iconic, man. Think Central Park, but with a Russian twist. In the summer, it's buzzing. People everywhere, sunbathers, rollerbladers, you name it. And the fountains, dude. Not just your average water features, these things are choreographed. They're like dancing to music. And at night, they light up in all these crazy colors. It's a whole spectacle. You can rent a bike, cruise around, grab some street food, maybe a hot dog, some shashlik, whatever you're feeling. There's even an open-air cinema. Imagine watching a movie under the stars with the Moscow skyline in the background. Pretty epic, right? Now, Gorky Park isn't just a summer thing. When winter hits, this place transforms into a magical winter wonderland. I'm talking ice skating rinks, bigger than you can imagine. They even have ice hockey games, so you can lace up your skates, channel your inner Ovechkin, and try not to, completely embarrass yourself. And if ice skating's not your thing, don't worry. There are these cool little wooden huts selling hot chocolate, mulled wine, all that good stuff to keep you warm. They decorate the whole park with lights. It's seriously magical. You walk through and it's like you're in a Christmas movie. Gorky Park is a year-round destination, guys. Alright, get ready to have your mind blown. We're heading to Kolomenskoye, which is basically a time capsule of Russian history. This place was the summer residence of czars, like, centuries ago. And the main attraction, the Church of the Ascension. This thing looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. It's got these crazy onion domes all covered in gold. The story is, Ivan the Terrible built it to celebrate the birth of his son. But here's the thing. They built this whole church without using a single nail. Can you believe that? Just pure craftsmanship. It's mind-boggling how they did it, and the inside is just as impressive. With these intricate frescoes and icons everywhere you look. You walk in there and you can just feel the history, you know? Now, Kolomenskoye isn't all churches in history. It's actually a huge park with forests, meadows, even apple orchards. Yeah, you heard that right, apple orchards. In the spring, the whole place explodes with these beautiful white and pink blossoms. It's like something out of a dream. People come from all over to see it. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a traditional Russian folk music performance. They set up these little stages throughout the park, and the music just fills the air. It's pretty magical. Kolomenskoye is one of those places that just has this special energy, you know? It's peaceful, it's beautiful, and it's a reminder of Russia's rich history. Some hidden gems. Maybe a secret passage, who knows? Okay, so as if Tsaritsyno Palace wasn't impressive enough during the day, wait till you see it at night. It's a whole other level of magic, this place. They light it up like it's nobody's business. I'm talking full-on spectacle. We're talking about a symphony of lights reflecting off the water, dancing across the facades of the buildings. The fountains go off in sync with the music. It's like something out of a movie, for real. Imagine this. You're strolling through the gardens, the air is cool, the stars are out, and the whole palace is glowing in front of you. It's surreal, guys. Trust me on this. Makes you feel like you're walking through a dream. So if you ever find yourself in Moscow, do yourself a favor and put Tsaritsyno Palace on your list. And don't even think about skipping the light show. It's worth the price of admission alone. Okay, so we're switching gears a little bit for this one. This is Izmailovo Kremlin, and it's like stepping into a Russian fairy tale on steroids. Forget what you think you know about boring old fortresses. This place is a riot of color. We're talking bright reds, blues, greens, yellows, all thrown together in this crazy, chaotic, beautiful way. It's like a bunch of gingerbread houses all smashed together and then dipped in a rainbow. And the craziest part, it's actually not that old. See, this place was built in the 90s. But it's designed to look like a 17th century Russian village. And let me tell you, they nailed it. It's got everything. Towers, churches, wooden walkways, even a giant flea market. The whole vibe here is just fun, you know? It's like a theme park, but with history and culture baked in. You can wander around for hours, just soaking it all in. Alright, so one of the coolest things about Izmailovo Kremlin is the market. I'm talking about a massive flea market, sprawling out like a maze, packed with every kind of Russian souvenir you could imagine. You want those classic nesting dolls, the Matrioshkas? They got them, stacks of them. How about some Soviet-era memorabilia? You know I'm a sucker for that stuff. Vintage posters, military medals, old cameras, you name it. But it's not just touristy stuff. You can actually find some really unique and beautiful things here. Hand-painted scarves, antique samovars, traditional Russian clothing, it's like a treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna find. Honestly, I could spend hours in this market just digging through all the weird and wonderful stuff. It's the perfect place to get lost, find some hidden gems, and maybe even haggle for a bargain. You know how I do. space full of life and energy. Okay, so one of the things that makes VDNH so unique is the sheer scale of it all. I mean, this place is massive. You could easily spend a whole day here and still not see everything. But one spot you definitely don't want to miss is the Friendship of Nations fountain. Picture this, a giant golden wheat sheaf surrounded by 16 statues, each one representing a different Soviet republic. And I'm not talking about some small, dainty statues. These things are huge, larger than life. And the water, it shoots up into the air, cascading down in these intricate patterns. It's mesmerizing. They even light it up at night, and it's like something out of a fairy tale. But beyond the spectacle, there's something really powerful about this fountain. It's a reminder of the diversity and the ambition of the Soviet Union, even if it ultimately failed to live up to its ideals. Alright guys, you know how much I love a good story. And sometimes, a place just oozes stories. That's Patriarshiye Ponds for you. Right in the heart of Moscow, you've got this little oasis of calm. We're talking cobblestone paths, benches under weeping willows, the whole deal. But this place, man, it's got layers. It's where Muscovites come to escape the city buzz. You see kids chasing pigeons, old couples holding hands, artists sketching by the water. But let me tell you why this place is really special. It's all because of one book, The Master and Margarita. This mind-bending novel, it kicks off right here, right by these ponds. We're talking demons, witches, the whole shebang. Suddenly those benches, those trees, they've got this whole other meaning. It's like walking through the pages of the book, you know? That's the power of a place like this. It takes you somewhere else, somewhere deeper. Now, I'm not going to spoil the book for you, but let me just say it's a wild ride. And as you walk around these ponds, you can't help but picture the characters. The mysterious master, the captivating Margarita, the mischievous behemoth, the cat. They all come to life here. It's like the boundaries between fiction and reality start to blur. And that's what I love about travel, man. Finding these places where history, literature, art, it all just collides. Patriarshiye Ponds, it's not just a pretty park. It's a portal to another world, another time. And trust me, once you step through, you won't want to leave. Okay guys, get ready to sweat. Because we're about to dive into one of Moscow's most iconic experiences, the Sanduny Baths. Now we're talking centuries-old traditions here. This ain't just about getting clean, it's about community, ritual, and yeah, maybe letting out a good yell or two in the steam room. Sanduny, it's like stepping back in time. We're talking opulent interiors, mosaics, marble, the whole 9 yards. Think ancient Rome meets Tsarist Russia. It's the kind of place where you can imagine Dostoevsky sweating it out next to you. And speaking of sweat, these baths are famous for their banya veniks. Basically bundles of birch branches that you whack yourself with. Sounds crazy, right? But trust me, it's supposed to do wonders for your circulation. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I did this whole Venik thing, I felt like a boiled lobster. But afterwards, man, I swear I've never felt so relaxed. And that's the whole point of Sanduny. It's about letting go of the stress, the worries, everything. It's about connecting with friends, sharing stories, and just being present in the moment. Plus, you gotta love a good plunge pool after a steam session. It's like hitting the reset button on your whole body. So if you're ever in Moscow and need to unwind, do yourself a favor and hit up Sanduny Baths. Skyscraper, it's like a symbol of ambition, of reaching for the sky. And it's a reminder that Moscow, it's a city that's always evolving, always pushing forward. Now I don't know about you, but there's something about being up high that just puts things in perspective. The hustle and bustle of the city below, it all seems so small from up here. It's a good reminder to slow down, take a breath, and appreciate the journey. And as I stand here on Sparrow Hills looking out at this incredible city, I can't help but feel a sense of awe. Awe at the history, the culture, the sheer energy of this place. Moscow, you've challenged me, surprised me, and ultimately you've won me over. And that, my friends, is what makes a city truly great. Alright, so we're about to step into a park that's like walking into a history lesson, but with a seriously cool twist. Imagine a place where the past and present collide in the most unexpected way. This isn't your typical park with just trees and benches. No, this place is a living, breathing museum, but not the kind where you have to whisper and tiptoe around. It's vibrant, full of life, and has a story to tell at every corner. This is Museon Park, and it's home to a collection of Soviet-era statues. These aren't just any statues, they're relics from a time that shaped the course of history. We're talking about figures that once stood as symbols of power and ideology. Now, they stand here, almost as if they're watching over a new era. We're talking massive, imposing figures of Lenin, Stalin, all those guys. These statues were once the face of a regime towering over the people, reminding them of the power that ruled their lives. Now they stand silent, their presence a stark reminder of a bygone era. You'd think it'd be like a museum, right? Quiet, respectful, maybe a little dusty. A place where you walk slowly, read plaques, and try to imagine what life was like back then. But nope, Museon's got a completely different vibe. It's alive, it's buzzing with energy. It's like the city decided to take its history and flip it on its head. Instead of hiding these relics away, they plopped them down right in the middle of a bustling park. And I mean bustling. It's like the city decided to take its history and flip it on its head. Instead of hiding these relics away, they plopped them down right in the middle of a bustling park. And I mean bustling, we're talking kids on bikes, couples strolling, street musicians blasting out tunes. It's this crazy contrast, like past and present colliding in the most unexpected way. Instead of hiding these relics away, they plopped them down right in the middle of a bustling park. And I mean bustling. We're talking kids on bikes, couples strolling, street musicians blasting out tunes. And right in the middle of it all, these stone-faced figures from another era. It's this crazy contrast, like past and present colliding in the most unexpected way. We're talking kids on bikes, couples strolling, street musicians blasting out tunes. And right in the middle of it all, these stone-faced figures from another era. It's this crazy contrast, like past and present colliding in the most unexpected way. But here's the real kicker. Right next to the monuments, there's a full-blown skate park. And right in the middle of it all, these stone-faced figures from another era. It's this crazy contrast, like past and present colliding in the most unexpected way. But here's the real kicker. Right next to the monuments, there's a full-blown skate park. We're talking ramps, rails, the whole shebang. It's this crazy contrast, like past and present colliding in the most unexpected way. But here's the real kicker. Right next to the monuments, there's a full-blown skate park. We're talking ramps, rails, the whole shebang. So you've got these kids totally in their element, pulling off tricks under the watchful gaze of these historical giants. But here's the real kicker. Right next to the monuments, there's a full-blown skate park. We're talking ramps, rails, the whole shebang. So you've got these kids totally in their element, pulling off tricks under the watchful gaze of these historical giants. It's almost like a metaphor, you know, the new generation making its mark, literally carving its own path right alongside the past. We're talking ramps, rails, the whole shebang. So you've got these kids totally in their element, pulling off tricks under the watchful gaze of these historical giants. It's almost like a metaphor, you know? The new generation making its mark, literally carving its own path right alongside the past. It's a place where history isn't just remembered, it's lived, it's experienced, it's part of the everyday grind. So you've got these kids totally in their element, pulling off tricks under the watchful gaze of these historical giants. It's almost like a metaphor, you know? The new generation making its mark, literally carving its own path right alongside the past. It's a place where history isn't just remembered, it's lived, it's experienced, it's part of the everyday grind. And that's what makes Museon Park so special. It's a place where the past and present coexist, where history is not just a chapter in a book, but a living, breathing part of the community. It's almost like a metaphor, you know? The new generation making its mark, literally carving its own path right alongside the past. It's a place where history isn't just remembered, it's lived, it's experienced, it's part of the everyday grind. And that's what makes Museon Park so special. It's a place where the past and present coexist, where history is not just a chapter in a book, but a living, breathing part of the community. It's a reminder that history is always with us, shaping our present and our future. The new generation making its mark, literally carving its own path right alongside the past. It's a place where history isn't just remembered, it's lived, it's experienced, it's part of the everyday grind. And that's what makes Museon Park so special. It's a place where the past and present coexist, where history is not just a chapter in a book, but a living, breathing part of the community. It's a reminder that history is always with us, shaping our present and our future. So next time you find yourself in a park, take a moment to look around. You never know what stories the statues might be telling, or what new stories are being written right before your eyes. And mourning. For others, it's a time of reflection and contemplation. These statues serve as a powerful reminder of the past, a call to remember and learn from the mistakes of history. Either way, it's this fascinating dialogue between generations, even if it's unspoken. The older generation with their memories and experiences, and the younger generation with their fresh perspectives and new ideas come together in these spaces. It's a beautiful exchange, one that highlights the continuity of history and the importance of remembering the past while looking towards the future. These interactions, whether intentional or not, create a rich tapestry of experiences and emotions, a living history that continues to evolve with each passing day. The whole vibe of Museon, it's kind of like Moscow itself. It's a place where the past and the present coexist, where history is not just preserved but lived and experienced. The park is a microcosm of the city, a place where you can see the layers of history and the vibrant life that continues to unfold. It's a space that invites reflection and contemplation, but also joy and creativity. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the city and its people. This city's got layers, man. Centuries of history, triumphs, tragedies, all piled up on top of each other. It's a place where you can see the scars of the past and the promise of the future all in one glance. The skyline tells a story of resilience and renewal, of a city that has weathered countless storms and emerged stronger each time. It's a place where history is not just remembered, but lived, where the past and the present are in constant dialogue. Centuries of history, triumphs, tragedies, all piled up on top of each other. It's a place where you can see the scars of the past and the promise of the future all in one glance. The skyline tells a story of resilience and renewal, of a city that has weathered countless storms and emerged stronger each time. It's a place where history is not just remembered but lived, where the past and the present are in constant dialogue. But through it all, life finds a way. People adapt, they evolve, they find ways to thrive amidst the remnants of the past. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. And adaptability of the city and its people. Alright guys, we're stepping into the Tretyakov Gallery, and let me tell you, this place is a treasure trove of Russian art. We're talking thousands of pieces, from medieval icons to avant-garde masterpieces. It's like stepping into a time machine seeing how Russian art has evolved over centuries. You walk these halls and you're surrounded by history, by the stories of these artists, their struggles, their triumphs. It's humbling, you know? To think about the amount of talent that has walked through these doors, the sheer volume of creativity that's poured into each brushstroke. And the building itself, man, it's a work of art. This facade with its intricate details, it's like something out of a fairy tale. You could spend hours just admiring the architecture, the craftsmanship, but we're here for the art, so let's head inside and see what treasures we can unearth. This place is massive, like seriously huge. I'm talking about getting lost in the maze of galleries, kind of huge. But that's part of the fun, right? Stumbling upon a hidden masterpiece, feeling that jolt of excitement when you connect with a piece of art. Now, I know what you're thinking, Casey, you and art? Seriously? But trust me on this one. There's something about being surrounded by so much beauty, so much history, that just sucks you in. One painting you can't miss here is Ilya Repin's Barge Haulers on the Volga. It's this powerful, gritty depiction of ordinary men hauling barges along the Volga River. You can feel their struggle, their exhaustion, just radiating off the canvas. It's raw, it's real, it's unforgettable. And then there's Ivan. Yeah, Ivan the Terrible. His portrait is here, staring down at everyone with those piercing eyes. You can practically feel the weight of his reign, the terror he inspired. But there's also a sadness there, a vulnerability that's hard to ignore. It's this crazy juxtaposition, this beautiful art, these breathtaking masterpieces, housed in a building that's seen empires rise and fall. It makes you think about the power of art, its ability to transcend time, to connect us to the past, to each other. From art to athletics, we're at Luzhniki Stadium, the granddaddy of Russian sports. This place has seen it all. The Olympics, the World Cup, concerts with hundreds of thousands of people. You can feel the energy here, the ghosts of champions past. Remember the 2018 World Cup? France versus Croatia, the rain pouring down, the crowd going wild. This stadium was pulsating with every goal, every near miss. Even now, walking through the empty stands, you can almost hear the roar of the crowd. It's incredible to think about all the history that's been made on this field, all the legendary athletes who've competed here. It's a reminder that anything is possible, that dreams can be achieved on this very ground. But Luzhniki isn't just about professional athletes. It's a place where everyday people come to push their limits, to chase their own victories. You see joggers circling the stadium, kids kicking a soccer ball around, seniors practicing Tai Chi. It's a reminder that sports are for everyone, a universal language that unites us all. Now, Luzhniki isn't just about the stadium itself. It's nestled right on the banks of the Moskva River, and let me tell you, the views from here are breathtaking. You've got the river sparkling in the sunlight, the lush greenery of Sparrow Hills in the distance, and the city skyline stretching out before you. This is where Moscow comes alive, where you see the city breathing, moving, evolving. You've got cyclists whizzing by, couples strolling hand in hand, families picnicking by the water. It's a slice of everyday life in one of the world's most vibrant cities. I love this contrast, the monumental stadium, a symbol of ambition and achievement, set against the backdrop of everyday life. It's a reminder that even in a city as grand as Moscow, life's simple pleasures are often the most rewarding. So, we've explored the heart of Russian art, we've felt the pulse of sporting glory, and now we're soaking in the energy of the city. Moscow never sleeps, and neither do we. We've got more to see, more to experience. Stick with me, guys, the adventure's just getting started. We did it! 20 incredible locations, each one a window into the soul of Moscow. From the fiery spires of St. Basil's to the echoing halls of the Tretyakov, from the soaring heights of the Ostankino Tower to the tranquil banks of the Moskva River, we've journeyed through centuries of history, art, and culture. So, which spot surprised you the most? Which one's at the top of your Moscow bucket list? Hit me up in the comments below. And if you love this whirlwind tour of Moscow, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more epic city guides, and share this video with your travel buddies. Next stop, we're heading north to the cultural gem of St. Petersburg. Stay tuned.